What I want to talk to you guys about is concept marketing. And what I think is the great part about concept marketing is, especially in that first year when you're trying to get out and get in front of a group of people, you're not really sure what the concept is you want to be known for. You can try a few of these out. And it has on the webpage, on SPA, under sales and marketing, you see business owners, families, pre-retirees, and seniors. So you have a lot of different options depending on which one fits your business model the best. So when I started out, I had to come up with a way to grab people's attention. And I knew I didn't know everything about the business. I was 42 years old, so I knew a lot about life, but I didn't know a lot about the business. And so a lot of my conversations would be around the cash value in life insurance, because I was so amazed about the ability to use the cash value in life insurance. And so I started talking to people about using it for college planning or retirement planning. And a lot of people were drawn to the fact that I had an idea they hadn't heard. It's amazing to me, still amazing to me, the people out there that do not know anything at all about life insurance. All they know is that they need some. Most of them don't have some. 1 in 3 households actually have no life insurance in them. So every third person you talk to has no life insurance. And out of the other 2 of the 3, most of them only have it at work. And most of them know they need more. Most people have, the average person has about $250,000 and they know they need over $500,000. Why aren't they getting it? They're not getting it because they think that they can't afford it. That's the number one reason. The second reason is because they think it's a huge hassle to get it. So we need to get out there and show people and educate people, because honestly, that's got to be our mission, is to teach people what the options are and how they can get it. So what's a good way to get in front of them? So I looked at the concept marketing. We all have these binders around our office. It's a huge binder with everything pre-packaged for you. So if you get an email list, a phone list of people, family members, young families 25 to 40 who own a home, they all have a mortgage. That's the one thing they have in common. And there's 2 ways to solve that. So this idea will help you open the door with a concept or an idea that will get you known as an ideas person, and you can tell your story after you get a hold of them, and you can show them why you're different and why you care. So we can take it and start a data sale and move it into a planning trail, but the starting of the data sale has to grab their attention, or they're not going to take the time to meet with you. We're all busy, we all want to learn things, but we don't want to take the time to do it. So go into families, and you go down under families, and there's all these different concepts over here. So you can take one and find a list of people that it works well with. Now, if people have money in annuities, they can 1035 exchange. But today I was going to look at the one that I think is probably going to hit home with a lot of your warm market, is the life insurance to protect your mortgage. I think that's the one thing people do know, is that they need life insurance to protect their mortgage. And if they don't know it, a lot of times their bank will tell them. They will ask how much life insurance they have. They can't count what they have at work, because if they change jobs, they may no longer be insurable. But again, this is the education we have to provide. So once you click on it, I guess I had already clicked on it, there's a training video. Let me see if I can get this a little bigger. Nope. Okay. So you click on the training video, and I'm actually going to have us watch this because it's only 4 minutes. Any one of these concepts will give you a training video. You click into it, it takes 4 minutes, and let's watch this one today. For 4 minutes, it'll be worth it. It's better than listening to me talk.
Your computer's muted.
My computer's muted.
Let's click it.
We're looking at the brochure approved for this concept, and it works like every other brochure. The concept on the left and the middle, how it works, and on the right, the benefits to the prospect or the client. I encourage you to use prospects do like things in writing. What are some of the advantages of using this concept, of presenting this concept to our prospects? Number one, using either term insurance or permanent life insurance, they can stay in their home if death occurs prior to the mortgage being paid off. So that's a given. However, term insurance can provide a lower cost option. For people that have just bought a house, the budget might be tight, and that might be their only option. However, cash accumulation products offer a tremendous advantage over term insurance, and that advantage is tax-deferred growth within the policy that can be accessed later on down the road to pay the mortgage off early, saving them tens of thousands of dollars. What we're looking at here is an input screen, the solve for tag. And it's the most common question we get, which is, Jim, how come WinFlex won't solve for the premium that I need to pay to make this concept work? Well, it doesn't work that way. We have to enter the premium amount, and that's what we've done here. I've entered a premium amount equal to what needs to be paid to accomplish this goal. Your concept might be more, it might be less, so you might have to enter a premium amount 2 or 3 times until you arrive at the right amount to accomplish this concept for your prospect. Here we're looking at the input screens again on WinFlex, and on the left-hand side, this is where the concepts are found. On the lower left-hand side of the input screens, concepts, and here we see the mortgage acceleration concept. On the right-hand side, once you select the concept, this is the screen that opens up. This is the concept screen, or the concept tab, I should say. All of this information, except for one item, is relevant to their mortgage. It's a 30-year mortgage, it's $250,000. It's at 3.85%. They're in year one. The last item is the item that they tell us. They want to pay the mortgage off in 20 years. Here we have the illustration for the concept. This is the conceptual illustration, and it's a great illustration with all of the policy data on the left-hand side, and the mortgage data is on the right-hand side. And if we look at this, I'm going to go all the way down to year 20 where they want to pay the mortgage off. If we look over here on the right-hand side, we see the balance owed is $125,959. On the left-hand side, we're taking out of their cash value $119,959, so there's a difference. If there's a $6,000 difference, how can we take out $6,000 less and pay off the mortgage? Here's how. In year 20, they're not paying the premium, so that $6,000 premium is added to the $119,959, and there we have our $125,959 and the mortgage was paid for. The interest saved is $28,747. However, I'm betting our prospect won't get real excited about that amount. Look at the right-hand side of the screen and what they've really saved. The payment for this mortgage is $1,172 a month. If we multiply that times 12, it's $14,064. If we multiply that times the 10 years, they no longer have to pay it. We've saved them $140,640. That gets our prospects excited and gets them to move forward, taking advantage of this concept with you. I appreciate you listening today. I wish you the best of success with discussing this concept with your clients and prospects. Have a great day.
Okay, so you can watch that video, and actually it only takes 4 minutes, so I would watch it again on a full screen because you can't open it and see both sides. I didn't want to play around with it while we were watching it because we'd probably lose it. But that is a great little video that trains you, but that's not the end of it. So they come up with all of this. It's a great concept, but they come up with this whole thing. First you get the training, the advisor training key points. Then you get the client brochure. So you're going to send that out to the client. They're going to show you exactly what to give them. And you're going to be able to customize it on Market on Demand. Hopefully it'll come up. And so the whole point of this is it's a step-by-step process that you can get brilliant at bringing these concepts and ideas up to your client. So this is a trifold, and it actually shows the concept right in the middle. Come on. Right in the middle, and explains how it is. It gives them also an option to just look at term life insurance, cover the mortgage, not worry, 30-year term. So you're putting up an idea. Most people know that if they die too soon, it'd be hard to pay the mortgage. And they also know that they'd like their family to stay in their home. What they don't know is how to accomplish it. So by becoming this concept person, you can go ahead and go back. You can go ahead and show them what to do. So you can, here's my idea. We take this, you have the sample illustration that Jim Armstrong showed. Jim is a great advisor as well as a home office contact. He used to be an advisor, so he speaks the language really well. Watch the 4-minute video, look at the key points, and then I would say you can take it from a data sale to a planning trail, but first you have to get in the door. So this is going to help you get in the door. So here's a system I would use. I would mail out the postcard or an email on Thursday. And the following Tuesday, never Monday, because Monday is a busy day for everybody. They're still kind of mad that they had to go back to work from the weekend. So Tuesday, I would call them. And I would say, you know, I sent you out an email. I don't know if you've gotten it. And I would pause and let them talk. And maybe they're going to give you some insight where this conversation is going to go. If not, I would say, I wanted to make you aware through that concept in that email that I would like to stop out and show, or I'd like to stop out and share with you a concept of how you could pay off your mortgage early and save maybe as much as $140,000. Would you be interested in taking 30 minutes to let me show you that? Now, if you come up with an idea like that, people are going to listen. If people call me at home at night, one, I don't answer my phone. Two, if they call me on my phone and I do answer, the minute I know it's somebody looking for my time or my money, I'm off the phone. And I'm really not very nice about it anymore. I just hang up. You don't want to be hung up on. Calls are hard enough. So come up with an idea and call. I would even do this with your warm market. Why not? I mean, your warm market's going to see you. Give them an idea of why to see you. And then bring in, if you don't get a hold of them, don't leave a message. Call back the next Thursday, that Thursday, mail out the brochure. Now you've got the whole concept in front of them that I just showed you. And then call them again the next Tuesday. What's going to happen is, if you do this with people, and they might be people, I would suggest using this with warm market, people you met at a networking event, people who have some clue who you are, but they don't know what you do, any centers of influence. So I would take this out to people for an association. I'm trying to get it in front of people that already recognize your name. And I would use this concept to get in front of them. You have everything here you need to do step by step. It even gives 2 options. The clients like options. They don't want to be told what to do. They want to be educated on what's out there, and then they want to make a choice. So give them 2 options. Do you really care if you sell them the term policy now and convert it 5 years from now? You'll get paid twice, you know? But if that's all they can afford, do what's right for their family. More importantly, make sure they're covered. Make sure that they have the coverage they need for their family. So this is what I would do, is run the WinFlex. If you have any trouble running the WinFlex, honestly, Jim Armstrong is awesome at it. I would tell him that you're having trouble running it. If you want to call me, I'll try to work with you through it. But he is so good at WinFlex. He can make that thing do stuff I've never seen it do. So how can you take a concept, help you become known as someone who has ideas and education that people haven't heard, and then how can you get in front of people with it and make a difference about who you are after you're in the door, changing a data sale into a planning trail. That's what concept marketing does for you. So we have it for businesses, we have it for retirees, we have it for families. Just the families alone, as you can see, there's a lot of concepts here. So just the family alone, you've got 6, 7 concepts. Put a database together of people you're going to reach through concept marketing and get out there with some ideas, and let's educate the community on why they do need life insurance, and let's make you the advisor that serves them in that way. Remember, 1 in 3 households do not have life insurance. That is a huge opportunity. when you're walking around every day and you see people walking past you on the streets, 1 in 3 has no life insurance. Look at those children, look at those spouses, and know that you're the person that can protect them from the what ifs. So help them fill that gap in their planning. Any questions today?